Okay, let's get started, and this is a quotation sharing activity. As you all shared your memorable or favorite quotations, and a few quotations though I have jotted down on the board. The very first quotation is, every missed opportunity becomes a curse. Every missed opportunity turns out to be a curse for you. For example, being a student, the area of this quotation I would be talking about a vigorous student, a student who always, who always longs to get knowledge from anywhere, no matter what from what dimension the knowledge comes. But he always strives for achieving more and more. See, every missed opportunity, I still talk to those students who now and again they miss the opportunities. For example, any activity that you have been assigned to, a presentation, a debate competition, a quotation sharing activity, or any other opportunity. If you miss, for example, you give excuses that today we are not going to perform it today, we'll perform it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. See, this behavior, this way will turn out to pinch you a lot tomorrow. It is going to hurt you a lot, because when you miss the opportunities, these opportunities will turn out to be curse for you, and they will be leaving so many negative impact and negative things for you. And see, if you make the most of these all opportunities, these all opportunities will turn out to be positive things for you, positive omens for you. They'll bring lot many jocunds in your life. They will bring lot many changes in your life. But when you miss them, certainly these things will bring lot many negative things for you. In a student life, we all should believe that we should not miss the opportunity. You must remember one point. Today, now, right at this moment, I'll have to do it. If I'm prepared, even if I'm not prepared, I'll have to go through. I'll have to permeate through the needle eye. This psychology, this idea, this ideology is required whenever you want to be a vigorous student, whenever you want to be a talented student, whenever you want to be a student in real sense. See, we all people, we always believe in giving excuses and pretexts that we were not well yesterday, we did not know about the topic, we were not doing such sort of things. That's why we always miss those opportunities. We always leave today's work on tomorrow and tomorrow's work on the day after tomorrow, and hence the time comes when we don't have to do that work at all. So this psychology, this habit of yours will ruin you. This is going to destroy you. This is going to bring lot of fiasco in your life. As a student, you fail when you miss the opportunities. As a nation, we fail when we miss the opportunities, when we don't understand the importance and significance of such opportunities in our life. So opportunity is blessing when you embrace them. These same opportunities will turn out to be curse when you are just hiding your face from those opportunities. Don't hide the face from opportunities. Welcome all the opportunities. See, we are living in the world where we always miss the opportunities and where we always hide our face. We always hide our face from the problems. What do you think? What do you believe? That hiding the face from the problems is a solution? Like, for example, if today is a day of activity and the students are just missing their classes, missing the classes equals to missing the opportunities. And you are hiding the face from the reality. And you simply believe that if we have missed the class, this is just one another day. And we'll return to the class some other day when there is no activity in the class. This psychology, this habit of yours certainly will bring lot many consequences in your life. You'll have to pay the price. We'll have to pay the price. We all are just moving on the wrong track. We must change the track. Otherwise, we'll have to suffer a lot. So same thing. See, what do you think when there comes a problem in your life? Do you think that these problems are negative? Problems are positive. And we need to understand that problems are positive. Problems are not negative. If the problems are coming into your life, it means you are striving, you are making struggles, you are making efforts. You are not sitting lazily. You are doing something. Problems comes to those who have got those guts to face them. Problems don't come to the timid people. Do remember this thing. Problems, if problems are coming to you, you must believe that you have something. God always tastes those who has courage to face, who has courage to pass the test. You know, this psychology, this thing you need to keep in your mind. And this, whatever, if you are, for example, if there comes a problem and he's entering in your life and you are shutting the door, is it the right technique or right strategy to deal with the problems? If the problems are coming to your life, open the door and embrace the problems. Let the problems come. Hug them. Problems are not your enemies. Problems are your friends. They are not your foes. They are your well-wishers. We need to understand this thing, that problems are better things. They are for us. They are going to guide you. They are going to, bring lot many ways for you. And we need to understand these sort of things. And when some other things, for example, see, if you think by shutting the door, you have stopped the problems, you are living in fool's paradise. You cannot stop the problems from coming to your life. If you shut the door, problems will come through the window and ventilator and some other ways. They'll choose some other ways. Problems will come to your life anyway. Now it's up to you. What sort of thing, what sort of methodology, what sort of technique that you need to apply to face all those problems. Without facing problems, without these things, and we always miss these opportunities. Like when problem was knocking at the door and he was inviting us to do something better in our life, and we were just hiding our face. We were just hiding ourselves from those problems, and we were just missing this opportunity to tackle the problems and to be better and better in our life. And we've just missed that opportunity, and this opportunity is gonna be a curse tomorrow. And certainly you would be cursing yourself tomorrow that what blunder, what mistake I have made in my life. If I had not missed that opportunity, certainly I would have been much better today. All the missed opportunities of yesterday are still hurting you. We need to understand this, we need to remember this, we need to have this ability in our mind. And the other thing that I've written here, this is also the same. I mean, this is very much, if I say, the same context. Speaking is the answer to all questions. This is related to, I'll talk in the context of this language class. If you speak, you'll be answering all the questions. For example, if I have any doubt on this student, he's not able to speak. Even though if he has got the tongue or not, I have lot many questions in my mind regarding your ability, regarding your capability, regarding your talent. But now how would you prove that talent, your potential? By sitting silently in the class? By speaking. If you speak, people will come to know that you have that talent, you possess that, and this is the answer to them. Now let me give one of the examples where there are two students. A student who is very much intelligent in chemistry or physics or any other subject, and the other student who is quite good at English. The two students. A student who is good at chemistry, he won't be able to speak that. And the one who is good at English, certainly he'll be able to express himself quite nicely. And now the people in your surroundings will understand that one who can speak is better and more intelligent than the other. And this is the comparative analysis of the society. Like when you speak, people will understand you. Speak or speech or speaking is the answer to all the questions. Even if you're, whatever you are speaking, but you need to speak. You don't, I mean, let's get back to the first quotation and connect it to that. Like if you don't speak, don't say something, and you would be just searching for some other options to adopt and to go through that way and to hide yourself. Certainly you won't be doing justice to yourself and to your student life. And the other thing that we also know, and there is another quotation I have always jotted down on the board, that is, to be or not to be, that's a question of life. And now when you miss the opportunity, or when you don't speak, when we don't speak, when we miss the opportunity, we always choose what? We don't talk to ourselves. Majority of our time we spend in talking to our friends, talking to our family members, talking to our classmates, talking to the people who are in our surroundings. But we don't spend a lot, we don't spend even little time, even a little time with ourselves. Have you ever talked to yourself? When we miss the opportunities, did we have any proper planning? If I'm missing this opportunity today, I'll have a backup plan for this. We may not have that kind of thing. To be or not to be, that's a question of life. Think always. If I'm going to miss the opportunity today, think, should I miss the opportunity or I should not miss the opportunity? If I miss the opportunity today, what will be the consequences for it? If I don't miss the opportunity, and what will be the laurels for me? What will be the advantages and benefits and outcomes of not missing that opportunity? To be or not to be, that is the question of life. Now you need to think that to attend the class or not to attend the class, to work hard or not to work hard, to do this or not to do this, to study hard or not to study hard, to go to the academy or not go to the academy daily wise or daily basis, on daily basis. This quotation is generalized. This quotation gives you the message of generalization. To be or not to be, that's a question of life. To study or not to study, this is the question of my career. And I need to understand that if I do it today, certainly it will be helping me in my career, in shaping my career, in building my career. If I don't do it today, certainly it will be leaving some negative rashes on my career, and which is going to ruin my career tomorrow. Certainly I should understand the importance of this thing. Let me give one of the other examples of to be or not to be. That's a question of life. This to be or not to be is a question of life, is the quotation or is the philosophical line that is from William Shakespeare's drama or play Hamlet, where Hamlet, when he was fed up in his life, he was completely fed up. He thought in life there are so many problems around, and he was somewhere in the midst of those problems, and he just got fed up. He said, life is a tale which is told by idiot. Life is full of worries, tensions. Life is the name of trials and tribulations. Life is the name of problems and problems and problems. And now I should not live anymore. I should commit suicide. Right at that point, there comes a soliloquy in his mind. There comes the thought in his mind, and he talked to himself. To be or not to be, that's the question of life. To do or to commit suicide or not to commit suicide, this is a question of my life. Whether I should commit suicide or not to commit suicide. And then he thought, and he gave the emphasis on his planning, and he thought that, okay, I'm going to commit suicide because life is full of tensions and worries. I cannot face the problems. And he was talking to himself. And this is the point that you need to understand. We need to talk to ourselves, because our inner soul will guide us in a better way. Our friends may be lying to us, but our soul cannot. The most, trustworthy person can be you, yourself. You need to understand this thing. And then what I was talking about, Hamlet, when he thought that life is all tensions, and he considered that sleep, the death is similar to sleep. If I die, I'll be sleeping relentlessly, I'll be sleeping forever. And when you are sleeping, you are away from all the worries and all the tensions and all the problems and trials and tribulations. So sleep is better than the life. He said death is better than the life. And when he made up his mind, he started and he took a rope, a piece of rope in his mind, and he started walking towards the jungle, and in order to commit suicide. And when he just reached near that tree, there comes one another soliloquy to his mind. His inner soul talked to himself, said, hey, stop for a moment. When he was walking, his feet became motionless. He stopped all of a sudden there. His inner soul talked to him, you are going to commit suicide, and you think that this life is full of tensions and worries. And you think that, you consider that this life is full of tensions, and you have thought, to be or not to be, that's a question. Again he said, to be or not to be, to commit suicide or not to commit suicide, this is a question of my life again. Similarly, the question of your career. He simply said, okay, I accept, I agree, I come to this point that death is similar to sleep. If I die, I'll be sleeping forever. But who will guarantee the sleep would be peaceful or not? The dreams in the sleep that we have will all be pleasant dreams, or they'll be horrific kind of dreams. The dreams which can be nightmares in our life. If you're sleeping, if you have got sweet dreams in your life, and you will always wish that your sleep must be a bit longer and longer and longer, so that you can enjoy all those fantasies in your life. But when you find some ghosts in your dream, how would you react? When you just wake up, the other moment you would be shivering. Even in the nights of December, extreme cold, you would be shivering and you would be sweating, and your heart beats would be faster and faster, and you would realize this thing, that if I didn't wake up for a single second, I would have met the creator of this whole creation. I would have gone, I would have left this mortal world. This point we would have thought. He said, okay, I accept, I believe that death is similar to sleep. But who will guarantee that all the time in that sleep you will have positive and beautiful dreams? And even if you have the nightmares, and this sleep is forever sleep, you won't come out of that sleep. It means you'll be in the problems forever. You'll be in the tensions forever. So he said, not to be, not to be, not to be. I'm rejecting the concept of committing suicide. Going back is the best option, facing the problems. And when you face the problems, you will have that strength and courage to face them and win against all those problems. See, he was hiding his face and he was going to commit suicide. Now, this quotation has given you the message that committing suicide and just hiding the face and living out from the situation is not the solution. Solution is to be in the situation and to face the problems gallantly and to face the problems quite bravely. When we face the problems, we'll have so many such things, we'll create so many options for us. We common men will turn out to be uncommon. We common men can make miracles. We should not wait for the miracles. We should do the miracles in our life. Certainly, if you are sitting and just waiting for the miracles, God will never come. Miracles will never come. You will have to create it today. God helps those who help themselves. God never helps those who miss the opportunities, and they would always rely on the excuses and excuses and excuses. This is all. So,